my boy, my neighbor actually, Tristan Thompson, talked about LeBron's diet, and I knew that this was going to hurt because everybody looks at a LeBron James and you're like, oh, no wonder he looks like that. Kale salad every day. A little hummus when he's really trying to be frisky. Other than that, I know he eats lean and mean. Not according to his boy, Tristan Thompson, who says LeBron James has, quote, the worst fucking diet ever. Ask him what he eats for breakfast. He has like 5 French toast, drowns it in syrup with strawberries and bananas. Then he has like a 4-egg omelet, and then he goes and just fucking dunks on somebody. It doesn't make sense. Man, oh my God. This is crazy to those who don't know athletes like I know athletes, and like Tristan Thompson even knows. He's like, this is a general rule out there that every strength coach has told us, every nutritionist in the world has told us, that you can't outwork the kitchen, but you can out-eat the gym. I'm going to say it again. You can't outwork the kitchen, but you can out-eat the gym, right? And that's me. I'm normal. Like, dog, I work out now. Oh, I better eat right, or else, why did you work out? You're going to look a damn mess, right? But then there are those exceptions to every rule. That's a rule of thumb for most people, for most athletes, but not all. Not LeBron James. I remember way back you were hearing about stories from different sports, and you hear about how many calories guys would eat, and you're like, insane numbers, 5, 6, 7, 12,000 calories a day, and you're like, what? Ain't no way. But we're all different. We're all built different, and we all have different engines no matter what our car looks like, right? So obviously that metabolism on LeBron James, that sucker is revving. But look how many calories he burns being LeBron James. I actually had an opportunity to witness this, like somebody who ate bad, but damn, dude looked yoked up. Google Greg Jones if you guys don't know who I'm talking about. Went to Florida State, played in Jacksonville with us, running back / fullback. Muscle on muscle on. His muscles have muscles, and then they borrowed other people's muscles and put them on top. He just walked around like, what it do? And I remember one day we were in there, and I'm in season, my 10th year. So obviously the belly is starting to poke out a little bit for me compared to who I used to be. And I'm like, nah, man, you're getting older now. They called me the Reverend. I had to make sure that I was taking care of myself. And it wasn't just in the weight room. It had to be in the kitchen. And I looked one day in the corner of the locker room, and I saw a Wendy's bag. My fat ass was like, I'm going to have some of that Wendy's. But I was like, I'm on my 10th year, and I ain't playing that well for a reason. I'm slowing down. I better be smart about this. But I smelt that Wendy's. I was like, hey, girl. I'm looking at that brown bag, and she got that little red writing. What you doing over there, girl? And I'm looking. And next thing I know, I see this big old muscular paw go grab that Wendy's bag and tear it apart, just assault the bag. And it was Greg Jones, all back Greg Jones, just like this. And he pulled out, and I know this because I'm a fat boy, right? I know about some Wendy's. A triple bacon Western cheeseburger classic combo with the large fry. And I'm looking like, damn, he about to, and he smoked it. And we just chalking it up, talking. I'm looking at him like, and this dude, Greg, had an 8-pack, right? The 6-pack borrowed 2. Like, it was just 2. I was like, and he just sitting there. Literally, every time I go to Wendy's, I know I've been to Wendy's because as soon as I'm done, I got this round mound right here. I got this mountain for my sauce to just drip over, right? And I'm like, immediately as soon as I eat something bad, I feel it. To this day. But looking at Greg, this dude doing it and just sitting there flexing, never any fat, any flab in sight. But, there were days when I was younger. There were days when I was going into my senior year of college where I didn't have the best diet. I used to make these homemade French fries like every single night. I would get big old baked potatoes, not regular fried potatoes, big old gigantic potatoes, and get some newspaper and just cut them up, slice them up, throw them in the frying pan, eat them every single night. 6-pack, 6-pack, 6-pack. Got to the league, I think before my contract year was the last time I looked like insane sick, LeBron-esque, Greg Jones light kind of shape for me. And I didn't have the best diet then. But somehow, some way, those elevators start to go in different directions, right? Like when you are in that great prime peak metabolism, your diet can be down here. Then you start coming down, oh, that diet better be up here, and it better be great, or else, unless you're LeBron, who has it like this, and unless you're Greg Jones, who has it like this, but most of us, if we want to be up here, this has to be up here as well. It's one of the most frustrating things I know everybody out there, diet. Oh, and first of all, just die. Let's just die, because who wants to try a diet? New Year's resolution every year. All right, cut the carbs. Let me just go into it. Okay, it's January 23rd. I'm on a new diet already, right? You just can't even keep up for 23 days in the new year when it happens. And then you say, okay, forget that. I'm going to try this new diet. Oh, why? Because I'm going to Vegas in 2 months. Got to get right. The week before that Vegas trip, you know what you do? You try to just crash diet because you ain't been perfect all the way from January 23rd to the Vegas trip. Ain't it random? I wish I had one superpower, actually more, but one superpower, which is let me eat what I want and look the way I want. Raise your hand if you're in that damn category. Raise your hand if you want that superpower. Yeah, put your hands down. None of us except LeBron.